Handbrake, your one-stop shop for all things automotive. My name's Dave, this is Tris.
G'day.
And we're here to fill in the next half an hour of your life with stuff that's going on in the world of cars, our opinions on what's going on in the car world, some facts, we might throw in some actual information there as well.
There'll be some misinformation.
Yeah.
We do get things wrong.
Yeah, quite routinely get things wrong. So you'd be advised to take everything we say with a pinch of salt, really. But
I'd go out and recommend a 1 kilo bucket of salt.
Yep, small mountain of salt.
Yes, the Salt Lake proportions. Bonneville, perhaps?
Yes, salt flats.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, sit back, relax, get yourself a glass of petrol or something else that's suitably appropriate, and we'll get the ball rolling in car world. What's on your mind, Tris? What's going on?
A little story I stumbled across a couple of days ago. Ssang-Yong, as we all know, make purveyors of fine automobiles that they are. They make possibly some of the ugliest cars I've seen on the road today. They're current people mover, which I've seen countless times. I don't know why people purchase this car. It's called the Rodius, I believe. It's the odious Rodius, pun intended.
The ugliest car in the world.
It is terrible. And I actually have a theory about the Rodius. People who go out and purchase the Ssany-yong Rodius know nothing about cars. They go out and...
They've left their guide dogs at home when they go and buy it.
They must be... Oh, blind. Exactly. They must be tragically unpopular as people as well. It's the sort of person who pull up outside your house and you look at what car they're driving and you pretend you're not in. You don't want to answer the door to this person. Probably mildly socially retarded as well, so not the type of person you want to hang out. So, Ssany-yong, we are agreed we don't like their cars, so...
No, they don't really make anything of any interest or relevance or anything that you
No, they do have a redeeming feature. There always needs to be someone at the bottom of the desirability stakes. They have that.
Well, that's not made by communists.
Correct.
Right.
Well, communists you can sort of forget because not forget but forgive. They make crap cars, but they live in crap countries. So you got a crap car to go to the crap country. That's fair enough. But Ssany-yong are from South Korea. They purveyors of nice stuff and electronics and StarCraft addicts. Look, I don't know why they make such terrible cars. So this piece of news certainly caught my eye. They are going into receivership. Ssany-yong are going out of business. And it's a little article I found. Pretty much, apparently, vehicle sales have fallen by 50%. So they went from, what, two cars to one car?
To one car.
That's...
Or one car to half a car.
Well, I don't think they had much of a car to start with in the first place. They were terrible cars. So apparently, though, they are owned by... The controlling stake is owned by SAIC, the Shanghai Automotive Industry Corp.
Well, they have a great history when it comes to bailing out companies. Yeah,
correct,
they did very well with Rover.
Oh,
they put them back on their feet.
Actually, talking about Rover, the funny thing is about the whole SAIC purchasing Rover is they couldn't actually own the Rover name in the end. Ford still, one of the conditions, the sales of Ford, was it BMW, sorry. I don't really know, there's a whole convoluted contractual obligations, but anyway...
anyone could own it, because pretty much everyone has owned Rover.
That's right, but the Rover name actually went back to Ford, so Ford owns the Rover name, but everything else is owned by SAIC. And the Rover 75, which wasn't a bad car.
Which isn't a Rover, so you can't call it a Rover because they don't have the badge. So
correct.
It's just
what we knew as the Rover 75 when Rover still made the 75. SAIC are producing...
No-name brand.
Yeah, it's a no-name brand, and it's called The Wrong Way.
Is that some Chinese?
I'm serious. It's a Chinese name for a British car which was engineered by Germans, is being called The Wrong Way.
Quality English.
The irony
for you there.
is so sweet. So good news.
So Ssany-yong they've gone. Well, they're entering receivership.
They're going to receivership. SAIC own the controlling stake. They've got 51% ownership of Ssany-yong, but they're not going to bail them out apparently. And they don't have money to pay their workers, and apparently they're negotiating with the unions, and that fell through as well. So yeah, no money in the bank for Ssany-yong. Hopefully we'll never see those guys again.
Okay. Well, news over for the Germans.
The Germans, yeah.
This week there's some controversy, really, with the launch of the new Porsche Panamera, which is that four-wheel drive.
We've talked hours about this.
Super frog tortoise looking thing. That is going to branch Porsche into new sort of areas.
I'm going to be throwing out some images through the edit of this. I'm going to start by showing you a nice shot of the front. It looks pretty good from the front, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
Looks brilliant.
And then you can do the sort of the front quarter shot, which I believe should be up on the screen now. So that looks quite nice too. It's not too offensive. If someone gave you one, you probably thank them.
You wouldn't say no. You would thank you, especially if you only saw it from the front and the front quarter. But
so you just pretty much just get in it and then not look at the rest of the car.
Yes, I was actually going to say you should probably tape over, get a cardboard box, because we're going to show you the side shot now, the elevation shot of it, and just get some cardboard and just tape it over the back, because
that is one of the worst looking cars in the world at the moment. I'll reserve final judgment until I actually see one driving past me or something like that, because a lot of cars don't translate well onto the print.
Especially the recent cars have been coming out the past couple of years. Bangles cars from BMW, for example. There's a lot of movement within the panel work that we don't see in the print photographs or any images of the car we see, because it lacks that subtlety when they take the photos that you don't see. And also when you see a car in motion. And this is something I've noticed with the revised 7 Series, not the replacement that's just come out, but the one that was just before it. We've seen a couple on the roads around here, and it looks really, really good on the move. As long as you don't look at the front, which parents use to scare little children at night to make sure.
No, that's that Ssang-Yong Rodius.
Well, imagine the front of the Ssany-yong radius all around is just a bad, ugly vehicle. But the 7 Series looks a bit funny from the front, but on the move, especially the nice big 19 or 20 inch rims on there, stock ones, not your drug dealer option ones, looks fantastic. But I'm actually
the Panamera though.
I like it. I do like it, and I'll tell you why. It's got stonking great big V8 at the front. In a lighter car, the V8 is where it needs to be. Because
it's not that light though, it's nudging 2 tons.
Compared to the Cayenne.
But that's a four-wheel drive.
Precisely.
That's a piece of crap. But I'm struggling, to be honest. I think it's too heavy. It will probably obviously break new grounds dynamically and wipe the floor with the competition.
Well, the competition is really... What, the Mercedes CLS?
Various Uber-engined AMGs, various insane RSs.
But if we're going to take that sort of coupe sedan thing, it's more of a coupe sedan. Yeah, I know you can fit 6 footers.
Kind of looks like a kind of a squat, kind of sort of a rounded station wagon.
Looks like Porsche did a station wagon. That's it. Porsche's station wagon. I think that's how we're going to refer to it now. Porsche station wagon, the Panamera.
I reserve final judgment, as I said, but I'm not confident, and I think my money is still on a Quattroporte.
Yeah, the Quattroporte does look good and sounds awesome. I have to say I am going to make I'm going to put the chips out. I'm going to lay my cards up on the table, put some money on this. They will do a V6 without the hybrid. The current lineup for the engines is going to be V8, twin turbo V8, and a hybrid V6.
The twin turbo V8 one's the one you actually want, though.
Yes, ignore the rest. Or if you go for the Atmo...
No, get the twin turbo.
Yeah, but the V8, anything with a V8 at the front's alright by us. But I honestly think they will do a diesel. Not in this, not as a launch model, obviously, because they want it to be something desirable. But further on down the track, once the desirability has been diluted, we will see, I'm willing to lay my money on the line here, we'll see a V6 without the hybrid, to help boost the power, and we will see a diesel, because at the moment the Cayenne, they're launching it this year with a diesel.
A black day for Porsche fans, really.
Sad. It is a sad day. And
it's bad enough they did release the Cayenne in the first place.
It's really just been the decline of the of Porsche as we know it, and love it really. But
well, I think we can probably move that along.